channel. Today is my August favorites video. I cannot believe we're in September. It's so crazy. I hate it, you guys. I know you guys are like me. In August, that's when we're really trying to hold on to those last few weeks of summer before school starts, and it even goes by faster, and it's just, oh, I'm not ready for winter. I love gardening and I love being outside, and I live in like a ski resort town, and so it's not abnormal for us to get 5-6 feet of snow. I am not looking forward to it. I'm telling you right now, I'm not looking forward to it. For those of you who have been dealing with the Hurricane Dorian, my prayers go out to you guys. I hope that you are safe and everything is well. It's just been, these hurricanes just are awful. My husband's family all live in Florida, and they just deal with hurricanes all the time, and it's just, it's just so scary. So for those of you guys that, you know, have been dealing with it, or you have family that are in the middle of it, my prayers go out to you because it is so scary. All right, let's jump into what I've been loving for the month of August. I didn't want this video to be filled with just makeup, and I also didn't want it to be filled with foundations. I'm not going to be talking about any of the 555,000 foundations that were like put out on the market in the month of August. Like, I don't know what happened with all these brands, so I don't really want to talk about those. In this video, I'm only going to talk about one, and there's a specific reason why I'm going to talk about the one, but I wanted to give it like a mixture of skincare. I have a product for hair care here, and the rest of it is just, you know, random things that I've been picking up and absolutely loving. So first things first, I got to talk about my beads, and it's only because I had to spoil myself this month. I've been working so hard. So I've had my original pair of beads lasted me for like 4 years, and I still have them. They're like the white and rose gold. Like this little piece right here was kind of starting to pull away a little bit, and they still work, but sometimes as I'm using them, they'll kind of like disconnect, and I have to reconnect them. This is something that I wear on a daily basis. When I'm cooking, I love to throw my beads on, put on a movie on Netflix, and I just zone out. And that is kind of who I am. When I'm cleaning, I put these on and zone out and just clean. Bought the Galaxy Bud. The Galaxy Buds are like the version they are for the Samsung phones. I really liked them. I'd been using them for about a month and a half, and the other day I'd only had like 3 hours of sleep. I was stupid exhausted, and I didn't put them back in their little case. I had them sitting on my lap, and I forgot that they were sitting on my lap, and I got out of the car and ran an errand and got back in, and then several hours later I realized that one of them was missing. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I lost one of them. Well, they were like $120. Obviously, I am not one that can keep track of those little earbuds. They're not earbuds. They are Galaxy Buds. So I decided to buy me another pair of beads, and I've been wanting to, and I needed them, and I love them. They are so cute. I love my beads. I'm obsessed with my beads. Let's move on to my skincare. Well, first let's move on to hair care. Let me get this out of the way. So the product that I have been loving, I talked about this in my Sephora sales video that I was going to be picking this up. So this is the OLAPLEX No. 7 Bonding Oil, and I'm obsessed with this oil, you guys. As you know, OLAPLEX is my favorite hair care brand. I love their shampoo, their conditioner, their hair perfector, which is like their kind of like, what is it? The conditioning treatment that you can do on it. And I do have the No. 6 Bond Smoother, and that one is kind of fun. It's like a styling cream. I don't know that I love it quite like I love this. So this is the No. 7 Bonding Oil, and I love this. This is the best oil I've ever used for my hair because it doesn't leave my hair looking greasy, but it gives my hair a shine. It's a small little bottle of it, but I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and I've just barely reached the rim at the top, and I use it every single day. What I like to do is I like to just take a couple of drops. Now, as you know, everything with OLAPLEX, everything is highly concentrated. So you only need a little bit of their shampoo, of their conditioner, of their conditioning treatments. Everything that they have is crazy concentrated. So you only need a teeny bit. So this is all I use, and I put it in the palms of my hands, and then I go around the ends of my hair just to make the ends give that shine. And so it acts as a shine. It kind of amplifies the color of my hair, but also works as like a bonder where it's really nourishing for my ends. And I've noticed that like my ends are not as stiff as they used to be, you know, before I started using this. This is such a good oil. If you guys have been looking for a good hair oil, I don't care if you have straight, fine, curly, it does not matter what your hair type is. A little bit of this is like amazing. I love this stuff so much, you guys. It's so good. Okay, let's move on to the skin. So this was in our BoxyCharm, I think for like July. This is the ELEMIS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. I have been loving this. So it makes my skin feel so soft and like everything just looks so smooth for like the first 2 days after I apply this. I use it like once a week. It is so good. If you guys received this in your BoxyCharm, let me know how you're feeling about it in the comments down below, because I have been loving this from ELEMIS. Like, I already like their products. I think they do have really good products. It just makes my skin feel so soft and like, but hydrated at the same time. It's really, really, really good. I've been really enjoying it. The other product is from Wander Beauty. So we got this in our BoxyCharm, but I've actually been using this for quite a while. Wander Beauty sent this to me a couple months ago, and this is the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. You guys, this is such a good face oil. If you're somebody that wants to use a face oil but doesn't like your skin to look oily, there's a lot of face oils out there that are good, but they leave like an oily residue on your skin, and you never want to go in with a bunch of foundation and makeup and stuff with this like oily base. This is amazing. So this is kind of like a pink milky type of texture, and it's got a little bit of illuminating to it, but it's not like glitter or anything like that. When you blend it out on the skin, you're like, okay, this looks a little bit oily, but if you keep rubbing it in and you keep kind of massaging it into your skin, it gives you that plump, like hydrated look without looking oily. I have loved this product for a while, and I was really happy to see it in the BoxyCharm. I don't know if it was for, I guess this one was in August. I don't know, but this is the one that Wander Beauty sent me. This is one of the best face oils just because it doesn't leave your skin looking oily, but it still gives you that great hydration of like an oil would. It's so good. Okay, the other product that I've been loving from Wander Beauty, so they sent this to me a couple of weeks ago in a PR package. This is called the Do Not Disturb Overnight Repair Concentrate. So this is 1% of retinoid, and I love this. I think this might be my new favorite retinol cream, only because it doesn't make me feel so dry. It hasn't made my face peel. Like, I use retinol creams. This is about the time that I start using my retinol creams. September through like January, February-ish, I will, you know, kind of incorporate into my skincare, and then I will discontinue use from like March on to August. So I actually started using this a couple of weeks ago, and I'm obsessed with it. I use it every single night, and it doesn't make me peel. It doesn't make my face feel dry like a lot of the retinol creams do. This has been just such a good retinol cream. If you're kind of more sensitive to retinol cream, I recommend trying this from Wander Beauty, because I love the results of using a retinol cream, but always, you guys, when you're using a retinol cream, when you start introducing it back into your skincare, you have to start off kind of slow and use it like maybe once or twice a week, because it will just make your skin kind of irritated and red. But it's just so good for those fine lines and those wrinkles and replenishing your skin. Like, it's such a good product for the skin. But this is like a magic retinol cream. And I'm not doing this because, you know, this video is not sponsored. When Wander Beauty sends me stuff, they never ask me to talk about it. They just send it to me to try it. So I'm not talking about this because they've asked me to. I'm talking about this because I do love this retinol cream. This is my new favorite retinol cream. This is like my ride or die retinol cream, because I get all the effects from the retinol cream, but it's not irritating to my skin. So I actually am using this every single night, and my skin isn't breaking out. My skin isn't red and peeling and going crazy. And they also use squalene in it, so that keeps my skin hydrated, that's what you need, because the retinol kind of dry your skin out. So the squalene will kind of help to keep your skin moisturized while the retinol is doing its thing. I think this also has peptides in it, so this is so good. And I don't know if you guys are, you know, if you guys are familiar with Wander Beauty. This is not available on the Sephora website. You actually have to buy this from the Wander Beauty website. I think this retails for like $68, but if you've never ordered from their website, you can enter in your email and get like 15% off. Just FYI if you guys are interested in getting it. But it's so good. It is like my new ride or die retinol cream, just because I don't have to like worry about, you know, the effects of the retinol cream just making my skin so irritated and dry and chafy and just, ugh. This, especially like for those of you that have sensitive skin and you've always wanted to use a retinol cream, but it's just too harsh for your skin, this is like the best out there. I'm telling you, this is such a good retinol cream. It's a new product from Wander Beauty, but it is a staple. Like, this is my new favorite retinol cream, and I don't think I'll use any other retinol cream out there. I love it that much. Next up is this eye cream, you guys. Oh my gosh. You know that I love my Obagi Elastoderm. I still love that eye cream, and I still use it about 3 days a week, but this is my new favorite eye cream. This is the Silk Peony eye cream, and this like melts into your under eye. It's like a balm almost. So you kind of just put it, like I just put my finger down in there and I pick like this much up, and then I just rub it into my under eye, and it is like a balm type feeling. It is so good. I know it's super expensive because it is TATCHA, but it is such a good eye cream. I use this day and night. So I put this on at night, and then during the, you know, the next morning when I, you know, softly cleanse my face and I put on my sunscreen stuff, I put this on underneath my eyes. I let it sit. You know, I don't do my makeup right away. I think all of my creams are on, you know, the creams that I apply in the morning are probably on for maybe 20-40 minutes before I apply makeup. But this just really absorbs into my under eye, and I've noticed that my under eyes are a little bit less dry than they normally are. This is good, you guys. This is really good. I know it's expensive, but it's a good eye cream. Next up, we have this. So this is from Bay Harbor Beauty, and this is one of my subscribers makes this. She sent these to me. I have been trying these. I have several of them. She sent these to me, I would say probably back in June, maybe. I've been trying it for a while, and I am obsessed with these. This is the product I think I'm obsessed with most. She has a store on Etsy, and I don't know if she knows I'm mentioning this. I should probably let her know before this video goes up. But this is the body polish. She makes it with all natural ingredients, and I love this stuff. Now, here's the thing about this body cream. I don't know if you can see it, but I have probably used half of the tub, and she sent this to me probably a month ago, and I'm obsessed with it. I love this so much. It kind of reminds me of the Nivea Essentially Enriched 48-hour body lotion. The reason why I say that is because it kind of does leave your skin looking a little shiny. Favorite time to wear this is when I get out of the tub at night, because I always bathe at night. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I like to take a bath at night. And I will put this on when I get out of the bath, and I love lathering my skin with this, and then all night my skin is just completely hydrating, and when I wake up in the morning I don't feel dry. Like during the summer, because I was so active out in the sun, my shins were starting to look a little bit alligator-ish, you know what I mean? This has just been such a phenomenal product for that. I love it. She has a foaming soap. This is the Jojoba Bead and Honey Foaming Soap. Oh, I love this. This is so good. Normally, I cleanse my skin with the foaming soap, and then I go in with the body polish and really polish it up. And it is just, this is the new one that I just got, and I am obsessed with it. Like, they're so good. If you guys like all natural ingredients and you like stuff that's like homemade, you will love her products. All right, moving on. I don't have very much more products. Okay. Moving on to this. This is my new favorite eye pencil. I talked about this I just reviewed this a couple of, like last week or a week or two ago. This is the new Fenty eyebrow pencil, and I'm obsessed with it. Absolutely love it. I love the brush on this. I love it so much. This is such a good pencil. The other thing that I've been pulling lately from my stash is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. I have it in the shade Light, and I've been using this to contour, and I really forgot how much I really like this. I just go in with my brush, and this is the Luxie 680 Pro Precision Brush. So I'll just go in and start kind of stamping it in. Now, the shades are dark. The light is like a perfect color for my skin. So this is what the shade Light looks like. It is such a good shade for contour. It's like a perfect match for my skin. I don't know why I haven't been using it. It's just been kind of tucked away, and I pulled it back out, and I've just been loving it. I've been using it so much recently. It's so easy to blend out. And if you guys have been looking for a cream contour, that one, the KKW Beauty Contour Stick, and the Charlotte Tilbury Liquid Contour Wand, those three are my favorite. Then I'm going to talk about this. This is the LANCOME Skin Feels Good. Now, the reason why I'm going to talk about this is because on September 12th, you guys can pick this up for half off. This is such a good foundation. This is technically a skin tint. I would say the only negative of this is it only comes in 10 shades, but if you can find your right shade in this, I recommend picking it up when it goes for sale half off on the Ulta website. You're only going to pay $17.50 for this. It's so worth it. I don't recommend this for people who have like oily skin, but if you love just that fresh, like it's almost like a tinted moisturizer type, but you do get pretty decent coverage with it. If you just want that like overall just healthy looking skin, oh, it is so good. In fact, the other day I filmed a video, it was my favorite products for dry skin. I will link it right up here in the iCards, but I did the Tom Ford on one side of the face and I did the LANCOME on the other. They both apply the same and they both wear exactly the same. Like, I feel like this is a really good option, an alternative for the Tom Ford. Like, if this is one that you've been wanting to try, but it's so crazy expensive that you just don't want to spend the money on it, and I totally get it. This one is so good, and now you're going to get it for $17. It's so good, you guys. This is one of my favorite, like number one, top 5. You guys know I review so many foundations, and if you want something that kind of leaves your skin hydrated and very skin-like and very natural, like a skin tint type, but if you don't want it, now it can be dewy, so if you don't want it to be dewy, I recommend putting a little bit of powder over top of it, and it'll just kind of lock it in. It is fantastic. Such a good product. The other product I want to talk about is something that I have been using nonstop. Like, since I got it, I've been using this nonstop. I have used it so many times. This is my MAC Eye and Face Warm Palette. I got this in the Nordstrom's sale, the anniversary sale, and I'm obsessed with this palette. I have used this palette so much for so many different looks. I've created so many different looks with this. This rose gold right up here is one of the prettiest rose golds I've ever seen. This has every shade that I need to create any color, and I love it. I love this palette, you guys. I think, in my personal crazy opinion, this has probably been my favorite palette that I've bought for the entire year of 2019. There's been a lot of good palettes. This is the one that I've reached for the most consistently after I got it. Like, I can't stop using it. I love every shade in this palette. The shades blend so good, and I love the blush because it's a beautiful peach with a nice, just a hint of shimmer. I love the highlighter. Fantastic palette. Like, MAC did such a good job on this palette. It looks like just a normal everyday palette. Like, you're like, oh, I have all those shades in other palettes. You probably do, but there's something about the way that this palette is arranged, and it's the arrangement that just gets me. The way that they're arranged makes it so easy for me to just go in and create any fast, quick, easy look I want to do, and like, I just love it. I love this palette. I am obsessed with this palette. It's so good. Now, the last thing I want to talk about are these two from ELCIE Cosmetics. These are called the lip vinyls, and I ordered them in 2 shades. I got them in shade Paige and I got it in shade Tara. Shade Tara is definitely my favorite shade, only because I can wear this without a lip liner. So let me show you guys what these shades look like. They are just so good. They kind of remind me of the Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid Lip. They're very glossy, but they set down on the lip. So they're not like a traditional gloss. They're much more opaque than a regular gloss, but they're very shiny. So this one is Tara and this one is Paige. This one is my favorite one I want to put like a lip liner on, and then this one is really pretty without a lip liner. I just pop it on the lip and it's gorgeous. Let me show you what it looks like. I'll just put it over what I'm wearing right now. The thing that I love most about it is that it stays that glossy look, but it stays put. Like, it lasts so much longer than like a normal gloss. So if you love gloss, but you want it to stay put longer, these I recommend. They have 6 different shades and they're just all such beautiful shades. The packaging is just beautiful. I've been carrying them with me everywhere I go and I love them. They're really, really good. The quality is fantastic and I am obsessed. Like, I should have bought the entire bundle because I love them all. So those are all my favorites for the month of August. I hope that any of these were helpful for you. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments down below. If there's any products that I mentioned that you absolutely love, let us know. If you have any products that you're loving and you want to share it with us, definitely let us know in the comments down below. I love you all so, so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.